This video is all about prepositions such as in, on and at in conversation. We know that these small words are little buggers for English learners, so in this video we've recorded a natural conversation, then we've gone ahead and highlighted the specific rules to these prepositions in context. Now, there are a lot of prepositions in this conversation, so we've decided to focus only on prepositions of location or place and ignoring any phrasal verbs so that you don't get too confused and thus enabling you to gain clearer insight. Just to clarify, a preposition of place or location is one that refers, is one that describes, I can't stop reading that. I should just I'm going to turn the phone off. A preposition of location or place is one that describes where something is located in reference to something else. See, I did it. For example, Charlie, I am in my office. So stick around and enjoy our conversation in prepositions. Welcome to Real English
with real teachers, with Harry and Charlie. Before we get going with the video, we just want to tell you really quickly about an online language learning platform that me and Charlie love. We've been using for years, and they're called italki. italki is amazing, not only because we're on there, but because they have thousands of native and non-native teachers. So you can learn with a native speaker like me, or you can learn with someone that talks your language. On italki, you can be assured that you will find a teacher who meets your needs. You'll find a teacher who meets your needs, because there are teachers who specialize in pronunciation, in IELTS preparation, in conversation, or simply in functional English. It's affordable, there are teachers as cheap as $10 on there, and it's convenient. It's easy to use, Just download Skype, sign up for your lesson, and you're done. And because we are now partners with italki, they've given us a discount to give to you guys. So click the link in the description box of this video, sign up for your first lesson, and then italki will give you $10 of italki credits to spend on your next lesson. You can even book a lesson with me or Charlie if you want, because we're on there. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, and make sure you leave a comment and tell us how your first lesson was.
So Harry, are you ready for your conversation in prepositions?
I think I am, yeah. I hope I give you the prepositions you're looking for, my friend.
I hope so too. Let's hope that you don't get caught out.
It'd be embarrassing as an English teacher if I were to choose the wrong preposition, wouldn't it?
Don't feel nervous, no need to feel alarmed. It's going to be some routine questions. So just relax there and tell me, where were you born?
I was born in Bedford. Yeah, in Bedford in the south of England. Yeah, well, medium-sized town called Bedford. That's my hometown. Born and bred, Bedford, baby.
Born and bred in Bedford. Nice. Okay. What time were you born?
I wish I did remember. I couldn't tell you if it was in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, or if it was at midday, at 1 p.m. 10 a.m. No idea, but I do know that I was, my mum had a cesarean with me, and she did with my brother and sister as well, actually.
You were all big babies?
We were all really fat babies, especially my brother. He was massive. He was close to a stone, so he was huge.
And a stone in European conversions, that is about 6.3 kilograms, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say about 6.3 kilograms. Yeah, that's what my internal calculator was telling me, or my brain.
Yeah, where's your brain, Harry?
Good question. Well, my brain is actually in my head, in my cranium.
It's not on your head?
It's not on my head. No, that would be worrying if it was. Or if it was kind of coming out of my head. If I could see it kind of escaping through my ears. That would be really worrying, wouldn't it?
Moving on. When is your birthday?
My birthday is on the 16th of August.
And what time do you usually wake up in the day?
On my birthday?
If you want to keep talking about your special day, then yes, on your birthday. When do you usually wake up on your birthday?
Well, on my last birthday, I reckon I'd just get up at my normal time. I think on my last birthday I worked actually. I think I had some lessons, so probably at about 10 AM. not too early.
What time do you wake up on the weekend?
On the weekend I wake up at about 11 or 10 AM and then I get up at about 12.
Okay, and where was your school back in the day? Where was your school?
Well, my lower school was quite close to my house actually. It was about 20 minutes away walking. My middle school was a little bit further away, but also in Bedford, but maybe about 30-minute walk. And then my upper school was even further, and that was about 40 minutes away. But I used to get there by bike.
Okay, by bike. Little cyclists, Harry. Where's your bike now?
My bike is just outside my flat actually, in the hallway.
What, you've kept the same bike from your school days?
Ah, no. My dad actually sold that bike without my permission. It was a BMX, a really little bike. I used to love it, you know, doing tricks and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I got a new bike and it's just outside in the hallway.
Okay, and where's your house?
It's on a street called Chaucer Road. And it's, yeah, very close, same street I used to live on with my parents. So it's on Chaucer Road.
And hopefully you don't have any stalkers out there, but what number road are you at?
I live at number 17, Chaucer Road. Flat 1.
Okay, good luck.
But if you do come to my house, there's a doorbell on the front, but it doesn't work. So if you do come here, just knock on the window.
At any hour.
Yeah. You know when I get up anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, be reasonable. Okay. Where's your bank? More details that could enable a stalker. Where's your bank?
What's your sort code and account number? Yeah, my bank is on the High Street in Bedford. So the High Street stretches through the middle of the centre of the town, and that's where my bank is, on the High Street.
Okay. What do you like to have for lunch?
Well, that depends on the day. Depends on what I'm doing that day. But today, for example, I had a soup for lunch, homemade soup. But really depends on the day. Really depends on the day. I like to cook something quick that I can eat at home, but I always seem to cook.
So you had a soup today. How did you eat it?
I put it in a bowl and I ate it from the bowl.
You ate it out of the bowl or from the bowl? Either or. Harry, when did you leave school?
I left school in, I think, 2009 is when I left school. Yeah, I left in 2009.
Okay. And how long were you at university?
Oh, well, yeah, so after school I went to uni for 3 years, and I left uni in 2012.
What did you do at university?
At university, I studied psychology with sports science, and that's where I met you.
It is indeed. And do you drive a vehicle? Do you drive a car?
Not in my day-to-day life, but I drive a car when we do our immersion courses.
So have you ever owned a vehicle?
I have owned a vehicle, yeah, quite a good few years ago actually. I had a Peugeot 206, yeah.
Uh-huh. Did you have many people in the passenger seat?
It's normally just me in the car, to be honest. You know, I'm a lone ranger, I'm a single man. I always have been. No, I haven't always been a single man. Yeah, I mean, I was partial to maybe having one person in the passenger seat, a couple of people in the back. I never had any kids in my car though.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
What's that in your boot? Ah, just Kevin.
But on the course, I've had up to kind of four people in the car. And yeah, that was quite nerve-wracking, having not driven in a long time.
Okay, so having 4 people in your car makes you a bit nervous?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But if I was driving a bus, for example, and I had like 30 people on the bus, oh my god, I would be way more nervous. Have you ever driven a bus?
No, I've driven a minibus. So when I had 15 people in the minibus, that was a bit nerve-wracking.
When were you driving 15 people around? Do you know 15 people?
Sure.
I imagine most of them are probably Stacey's friends.
Cheers. Yeah. Do you go to London much?
I bloody love going to London. Yeah, I go by train actually.
Oh yeah. Okay. How often do you go by train?
Probably once or twice a month. I go to London on the train or by train. Yeah.
How long does it take to go on the train?
It takes about, to get to London by train or on the train, it takes around 30 minutes. I normally sit in one of the carriages which is closest to the toilet, so I can get up and go to the toilet easily.
And when you go to the toilet, do you stand or do you sit on the toilet?
I stand on the toilet.
You stand on the toilet?
Yeah, I do this kind of weird squatting thing where I stand on the toilet seat and just squat down. No, I stand up to wee. Yeah, definitely don't sit on the toilet seat. And even if I was doing a number 2, which as we know is a poo, I probably wouldn't sit down on the toilet seat. I probably wouldn't sit down, no. Not on a train. What
would you do?
I reckon I'd probably squat.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know? Okay. Yeah. We don't want to get too involved in that. Yeah.
Another episode, that.
Yeah. Check out the video up here.
How to poo in English.
No, it's not gonna be there. Okay. What about your local? Where's your local?
My local pub is on a street called Tavistock Street, which is a bit of a dodgy street actually. And actually it's off that street, so it's kind of parallel to it. But yeah, it's on, I can't remember the name of the road, but it's on this dodgy little road.
Is it on the corner of the street?
It is actually, yeah, it's on the corner, opposite a multi-storey car park.
Ah, that multi-storey, oh god, it's a good one, isn't it?
It's textbook, it really is.
And so you're local, when was the last time you went?
Last time I went to my local was probably 2 weeks ago.
And can you remember where you were sat in the pub?
Yeah, I think I was sat near the bar actually. Near the bar, but not at the bar because I was with my mate. If I'd been alone, I probably would have sat at the bar because I like to chat to the barman or barmaid. Keep me company.
Yeah. Either or, doesn't matter. Thank you very much for telling me about your life in Bedford. Prepositions.
It's been my pleasure. I hope I have provided the prepositions that you were desiring.
I think you have, yeah. Well done.
Good call, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Now over to you. We want you to tell us using as many prepositions of place as possible where your local is. And tell us about the last time you went. If you're not a big pub goer, then you could tell us about a local cafe or restaurant you like. Please give us a thumbs up if you would like more and tell us which categories and prepositions really confuse you. Remember to check out italki and make use of our discount code found in the description box below. If you haven't yet, subscribe to be notified when our new content is released. And if you want more from us, then go ahead and watch this video right now. See you next time on Real English with Real Teachers.